Hey guys, it's Beth. Welcome back to my channel, and it is January 10th, and that means it's time for the 10 on the 10th card collab, and this is with Kim from Metal Scrapping Chick, and she set this collaboration up because it's something that she started in 2019 where she would make 10 Christmas cards every month up until she got the amount of cards she needed, to send out at Christmas time. And it's just a way to prevent her from having to kind of crunch to get all the cards made in November, December when you're busy anyway. Come November, she had all of her cards and even more than she needed and was able to get them sent out, at the beginning of December and then just be able to relax with the cards anyway. So this month I decided to also use Call Me Crafty Owl's Sheetload of cards, her January 2020 design. And the Sheetload process is amazing. And Alicia gives you the card design, a supply list, as well as a cut list. And this is available for download for all of her subscribers to her YouTube channel, Call Me Crafty Owl. And the designs make anywhere from 6 to 12 cards depending on the detail in the card and the number of pieces that you need. This one was supposed to have made 12, and that was assuming you were using 12 by 12 pattern paper. I actually used 8.5 by 11, and so I only got 8, which worked out because that's about the same number I had of these journal size cards that I had planned on using. So I actually just pulled 2 random papers from my loose paper stash that coordinated well with my design, my card design here. And like I said, they were both 8.5 by 11. So I was only able to get 4 of these 4 and 3 3/4 pieces here, whereas a 12 by 12 on a 12 by 12 sheet you could have gotten 6. And I was only able to get 4 of the 1.5 inch strips over here, but that was fine because I was able to get 4 of each of these pieces from both of my patterns. So that worked out well. And I tweaked the design a little bit. I turned her sketch here to the side, and then my journal card that I already had printed out was a 3x4 card, and so mine is a lot bigger than what hers is, but I still utilized the scallop border here and then the 2 different patterns on the back. So I had these left from Christmas and decided to go ahead and use them up because they were still sitting on my desk. So rather than put them away, I decided to go ahead and use them. And this was a silhouette file, cut file, that I converted to be a print file. So I just kind of had to merge all of the different pieces together, and I was able to change the colors to get like the red and the green that I wanted. And it just so happened that I found paper in my stash that matched what I had already printed. And I had just printed out several sheets of these to use on my own Christmas cards back in December. So I was trying to use these up, and I have like 4 of each. I think I have 4 of the trees and at least 4 of the gnomes. And I love this gnome pattern. It's the same thing. I printed it out from my silhouette and had used the same colors, and so again, you can see the alternating between the large red piece and then the small red piece on this one, the large green and then the small green. That way you're using your paper more efficiently. And that's one thing that Alicia does try to have you do in her sheet loads is, use up as much of that paper so you're not wasting it. So I just have different variations on these. It's, the same little printed journal card and then the same patterns. It's just that they're kind of mixed and matched. But super simple cards, but I love them, especially these little gnomes. Gnomes are my thing right now. And these guys are just too cute. And like I said, I only made 8 this month, but I'm okay with that. I know that there's going to be months that I make well more than 10, well over 10. So by the end of the year, it's going to average out to still be at least 10 every month. And so I'm okay with only getting 8 this month. Plus I was running behind, and at least I did use some paper and some old paper from my stash, and I did use up something that was sitting on my desk. So I'm excited for that. And I'm excited to have gotten to use Alicia's new Sheetload template. But Thank you, Kim, for hosting this collaboration. I think it's going to be great this year. Kind of get me well ahead on all the Christmas cards that I need. And there is a list of participants in the description box below, so please be sure to check them out and the cards they made this month. If you want, since everybody's posting at different times, you can search for hashtag 10 on the 10th card collab, and that should also pull in, you know, everybody who's already posted videos for this month for the 10 on the 10th. But thank you guys so much for your time today, and I hope you're having a crafty day.